Hi, Cancer. This is just with your June 2016 reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing Memorial Day weekend. And yeah, let's get into your reading. I see that some of you guys are definitely starting something new. So, congratulations. There is a new slate, new beginning. Some of you is going to be starting school. You either be starting going back to school, but you're starting new. So you're starting a new, fresh situation in school, work. So you're going to be starting training, or some of you are going to be starting work. You're going to be starting training, or just starting some type of course in order to before you can actually get that job. So starting some type of training program. Actually going through training for your new job, or for some of you, you're going to be going back to school. Now, I feel like as the month draws near, there's going to be some type of communication. So phone call, email, or actual mail and through regular mailbox, that you guys are going to get some type of message about when you need to start. So some type of message will come through saying, you start on this day at this time. Okay. Orientation starts this time. School starts this time. But I feel that before you can start, some of you are going to have to provide some type of information. You're going to have to meet with them. There's going to have to be some actions that you're going to have to make in order for you to be clear to start this program, to start, your training, to start school. Okay. And I feel like you might have some anxieties around being able to provide them what they need at the time that they need it in. Okay. Because I feel like for some of you, it's going to be some work issues, some home life issues, some family issues that you already have obligations to, that trying to get them what they need at the time that they need it may cause a problem, and you may find yourself feeling anxious, having a sense of anxiety. When I was shuffling the cards, guys, I immediately felt like some tingling in my hand. So some of you are dealing with arthritis. Others of you are dealing with carpal tunnel syndrome, because I thought of that. And then I immediately started to feel weak and like nervous, just like a wave of nervousness. That kind of nervousness that you feel when, I want to say what? It's like when you haven't eaten, or like you just, it's almost like a nervousness, like when you haven't eaten and you're I'm very sensitive. So when you haven't eaten and you have the nerves, like your nerves is on you, and you haven't really eaten anything, and you can feel yourself feeling a bit faint, like a slightly bit faint. I felt like that, and I don't feel like that anymore now, but it just kind of came to me. So I was like, well, what's going on with Cancer? But that's exactly how you guys are going to be feeling over the situation, trying to get things done, needing to get things done in a split moment notice. Maybe not necessarily a split moment's notice, but when you get the notice, it's going to make you have to act. And there may be some problems with you having to get time off from work, you having to, maybe have somebody else pick up the kids or something with your family, where it's going to have some problems for you to be able to do what you need to do. And you might be feeling anxious. You might be feeling worried over the situation. Okay. But I don't feel like you need to worry, because I feel like even in that, I feel like as quick as I felt it, I feel like you guys are going to have that feeling at first, but then you're going to quickly figure it out. Like you're going to figure it out. Family is going to be there to support you. You're going to have the support that you need. Okay. Because all you need to do is have that laser focus. So any of you guys are dealing with that sense of anxiety, I'm not sure, what do I do? Calm yourself and just start to focus, and then work your plan. You're really good at that. You guys, you and Virgos, you guys are really good at working a plan, and Scorpio. So, just definitely start to get laser focused, because you have all of what you need. So if you feel like I can't do it, I don't know, that's not true. Someone, how to get out of a situation, what so just start focusing on what you can't do. Don't ever trip yourself up thinking I can't, and start to get scared or fearful about anything, because you have the tools. You definitely have the tools in order to make anything that you want to happen, a reality, you can do that now. Okay. And some of you might have to manipulate a situation. Okay. You may have to manipulate someone, a circumstance, or a situation in order for you to get what you need. Okay. Now, I see others of you, and this is going to be for those who this applies to. So stay with me here. Okay. Keep that in mind. I see that there can be some type of news or truth that's coming out regarding you finding out that your mate could be cheating with someone at work and has been lying and manipulating you. Okay. For some of you, okay, some of you, you can be getting some type of message that your mate has been dealing with someone at work. And, this may, for some of you, it can involve a child. Okay. And it has you very worried about how you, for others of you, and I feel like for more of you, it's not even going to be about a child, but it's going to be, you're worried and you're anxious about how you're moving forward with the situation. Okay. And I feel like you're going to have to make a decision, or you're going to be at a stalemate, at a standstill, not really knowing what to do about the situation. I feel like that could go on with you guys for like 2 months, or maybe 2 weeks, so it could be 2 weeks, 2 months, but 2 weeks or 2 months where you're at this stalemate, stall, not really sure what to do about the situation, because this is your family. A lot of you guys have a lot of wealth and abundance with your family. This is a very long-standing relationship that has gone on for quite some time. You guys have really, accomplished a lot. This has been a long-standing relationship, a marriage, I want to say. Children are involved, and you guys have definitely, accomplished a lot. And this is a very long-standing relationship, so it would just make sense that you are, unsure about, what you do next about the situation. I feel like in that instance, this situation isn't going to change overnight. You're not going to make a decision overnight. This thing is going to take time. Okay. It's going to take time for you guys to really get to a point of, moving forward. I feel like you're going to be planning. Some of you guys are going to be making some plans as far as moving forward. And even through the planning stages, there could be some sense of feeling a bit anxious, restless about the situation. Some of you might be deciding to move forward, but you know that, I can't up and leave right now. It's going to take some time. Okay. But you will eventually move on from this. Okay. Some of you will move away. Some of you will just be finding yourself moving on from the situation. And others of you, might find yourself being able to get back your mental turmoil, get back from the mental turmoil over the situation in time. But it's something that's going to take time. And that is what I see for some of you regarding a relationship. That is what came to me. For others of you, in that scenario with the work aspect, so starting a new training program, school, I feel that there is going to be, this is something that's going to take some time. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a lot of work. You're going to have a lot of focus with this, but there's going to be abundance with the situation. And I feel like for some of you, it can happen within 10 months. It can happen by the month of October. Some of you, it can take 10 years. It just depends on, how far out you're involved in it. Some of you are actually going to have like an actual profession. So right now you're starting and saying, hey, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be, a psychiatrist. And that you have, 7-8 years before you can actually get to that place of seeing your abundance. But it is definitely coming for you. You will have that if you take your time, because steady wins the race. So definitely, staying in there, being efficient, really focusing on your goal and being consistent and seeing it all the way through. At times you're going to feel restless. At times you're going to want to quit. At times you're going to want to, you're not even going to know why you're doing what you're doing. But just know that that's a temporary feeling. Some of you may feel like that for a month. Some of you may feel like that for 4 months. Some of you may feel like that for, if it's 8 years, 8 years. But I feel like for half of the time or whatever you're going through, you're going to be having this feeling of just like, you know what? I don't want to feel this way. Why am I doing this? Just having a sense of kind of mental instability to an extent, but you're going to move away from that. Okay, you're going to be moving away from that. So long as you stay in there and stick with it. Okay, and definitely fight for your goals. So that is what I see regarding that. So another way that I'm seeing this, I feel like for some of you, those of you that are dealing with an Aquarius, be mindful of them. Okay, some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. And I feel like they could be manipulating you, okay? And they're bringing you a sense of, like, frustration, anxiety, okay? Others of you could be manipulating an Aquarius. You could be the person that's manipulating them, okay? You could have gone back to them, and they've opened themselves up to you. And now you're worrying the heck out of them and stressing them out. And now they need to make a decision. It doesn't have to be an Aquarius. It could be an air sign, period. So it could be a Gemini or a Libra. Okay. If it's not an Aquarius, I feel strongly that it's a Libra. Someone that probably you had a problem with, and you guys probably weren't on speaking terms. You somehow, with your your mighty powers, was skillful enough to, get back in their good graces, and they said, okay, yeah, come on, I'll hear what you have to say. And now you've given them a sense of anxiety, or you will be, giving them a sense of anxiety, despair, and just feeling stressed out. Okay. And I feel that it could very much be about someone else, them finding out about someone else. And it could even be someone else that has a child by you. Okay. So they could have discovered that, hey, you have a child by someone else, after they've let you come back again. Okay. And now they have to make a decision about what they're going to do. And this could obviously work both ways. For you single Cancer women out there, it could be you dealing with an Aquarius man. Okay. And you're a single or divorced woman, and a mother. And you could have found out something, going back to what I said earlier, about this fire sign woman. Okay. And you could have heard that it was a child. Okay. And it's giving you a sense of anxiety, as I've stated before. How you're feeling, your energy for June. So your energy is going to be action oriented. I feel like there's going to be a lot of news coming your way, invitations, things that really, for me, more of what you have to do, more than what you want to do, because I don't see social cards. I don't see you guys doing a whole lot of partying and playing around. I see you guys really focusing on this new beginning, and then having to respond to certain things that you really need to take care of and do. So you're going to be, but I feel like even in that, there's going to be a sense of enthusiasm and happiness that you're starting over, because I know you guys can see where this is going to bring you in life. You guys can see that finally I'm here. Finally, I'm starting this. Finally, I can kind of get this show on the road and start, moving forward. Now I can start to get some money and start moving forward on the career or the new, whatever this new venture is for you. And I feel like a fire sign can be very significant. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person can be very significant for you. Some of you have a child by this woman, okay? May have a fire sign child by this fire sign woman, okay? So they're the focus for you guys in the month of June, right? Now, I feel like as far as money is concerned, some of you are on a very mundane sense. Some of you are just putting in extra hours. There's just extra hours that you're putting in to gain some more money. And so out of putting in more hours obviously comes more gains. So it could be just that on a very mundane sense. Others of you, I feel, more largely of you, is going to be focusing on school, a new job, training program that will lead you to abundance. Okay. For others of you, if it's not an Aquarius, it could be an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, who works a lot, could work with their hands, could be a blue collar worker. This is someone that you could be married to, have children by, have had generational type of relationship, over 10-year relationship. And I feel like this person could also be very prominent in you guys, finding out something regarding the fire sign. Okay, but what can't be changed, guys, for you guys is that there is a new beginning that's happening, and there will be some kind of news that comes your way, some truths being revealed, news coming your way that will give you a sense of power. So even through the news and through all of that, you're going to be in a powerful position. You're going to be the power player in all of that. So definitely keep that in mind. So that is what I have for you guys for the month of June. I hope this resonates with you. Hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe, because I will be back with another video next month. And I just want to let you guys know, not next month, I'll be back with another video next week. But I just want to say thank you to all of the people out there that commented on my video. I really appreciate it, guys. Definitely hearing your feedback really makes me happy to know that my messages are resonating with you. So keep that going. I so appreciate you. And definitely, I guess I'll see you guys next week. Take care.